So thank you for all the comments. I'm sure Boba will get here in a second. I do want to give a shout out to Big Gator. Now, I take this show and I cut it up and I throw it out there for everybody to see. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Setlick and Big Gator, you both have been just commenting the hell out of all my. We see it, and I see it anyway. I try to respond where I can, or at least give a thumbs up or something like that. But I do want to say I appreciate it. I appreciate the responses and the comments, and I appreciate all that kind of stuff. It's not unnoticed, and I did want to give a shout out. So Big Gator and Setlick, thank you very much for all of that, and Moso and Setlick and everybody else that's watching, thank you very much for being on here. I do appreciate that as well. So that's Picard so far. I did start watching a little bit of. I need to put up some banners here so I know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's put up a banner here for the next, because this is how I cut it up. I look for the next banner that I know what I'm talking about. Let's see, what was it? I've been watching. What did I watch? I watched Voyager and Next Gen recently. I don't know. Do I really want to talk about that? You guys want me to talk about that? I can talk about it. I'm waiting for Phil to get on here, so now I'm padding. I'm as bad as season 1 or 2 of Picard. I'm trying to figure out what to talk about. Wait a minute. He's here. Me off, you son of a bitch.
I'm so sorry. Hello, Yoda. How are you?
You lying piece of shit. You're not sorry at all.
Sorry, I was signing in. Hello, everybody. So sorry about that. I had one of those work things I had to attend. But the good thing is, I got free sweets, so it wasn't a complete waste of time. Okie doke. What are we on?
So I only saw a few banners up there, and I don't know if there was more.
Okay, doke. Well, you've had some good interaction from everybody. Hello, everyone. How nice. Okay, banners. Right. Okay, so you've just been waffling on for the last half an hour, have you?
I did a big Picard. I talked about Picard.
Okay, fair enough. That's good. That's good because I've been trying to hold off on Picard because I kind of want to binge it when it's all done. Where's all the other stuff I put up there?
I don't know. I thought that was last week's stuff. I didn't just delete them randomly without looking.
Man, right? Okay, so that's really weird because no, Twister and Lena and such. I put up a load of
Yes, I fucked up.
trailers.
Okay, all right. I didn't think you put all the goddamn banners up, and I was getting rid of them. And then I looked at it. Oh shit!
I said quite clearly, I've got everything ready, and obviously, what that means to Yoda is I'll just delete everything he's done.
I just assumed you meant you put up the post and started this. I didn't know you did the banners, and I wasn't. Well, I got on here like I had to go straight from the shower right to here. I was moving at top speed, and I wasn't paying attention to details. So that is my bad. I screwed up.
It's not like us to be like that. It's usually we're much more professional. So slightly disappointed. Right, let's go on to then Mandalorian this week, which I think I spelt right. So you've talked about Picard, but Mando this week was actually quite a good episode. Although it was too little, too late to sort of, there's only one episode now to finish the series.
You're gonna have to. I liked it. I agreed. I thought it was a good episode, but I don't remember a damn thing about it. What was it? Like they started
off with.
They went to Mandalorian, and then they got on a big ship
boat thing. And then they had a fight over chess.
An actual land yacht.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's now behind Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan has now become the main focus of the entire thing, and you know, the Mandos are a sidekick. And they went underground. They got attacked by troopers in Beskar armor, and it turns out that, spoilers, Moff Gideon has set up base on Mandalore, and he's been mining Beskar to make a whole bunch of troopers with Beskar armor, which I thought was quite a good twist. I was quite, you know, that was all right.
Well, here's the thing, right? You only needed 2 episodes to do this storyline. You needed the one where maybe he got away or something, and you could do one where, because they only needed one to get them all together. And the second one is this episode, and all the other shit that we've had this year is padding and filler because they didn't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, this was the problem. Bo-Katan. No. Well, yeah, she is very manly, but no, she's still a female, and she's now the main protagonist of The Mandalorian. You know, the show about Mandalorian has now become the Bo-Katan show with her sidekick Din and Grogu. But I thought
special guest star, The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's right, in his own show. But I thought, like I say, it was a better episode, but it just, again, it's just, there's now 1 episode left, and they've obviously sort of saving this, whether it's going to end on a cliffhanger or not, I'm assuming it will, because I'm assuming they will get another series out of it, but it's just sort of, you know, Wednesday with the last watch of it, and then I'll get my Wednesdays back.
What do you think of Mecha Grogu?
I hated the fact that they turned Robo Grogu. I was calling him Robo Grogu, but
it's like his own little Pacific Rim going on there.
It was to me, again, as soon as I saw it, I thought, new toy. You can get Grogu in a new toy now with arms and legs, and it says yes and no, happy days. And I kind of don't like the fact that they've turned Grief Karga into like a sidekick, a comic sidekick. Now it's a bit, you know,
he's a bit ridiculous
and just a bit redundant, and sort of like, you know, just sort of playing, you know, proper second fiddle and just there for comic relief type of thing. And so Robo Grogu, I was not a big fan.
I mean, even in a good episode, there's stuff where you just go,
yeah,
and that's it. That's your whole look, yeah. What?
And so it was good, and I'm kind of looking for the finale. But I mean, the finale is obviously, you know, they're not going to do anything close to the finale of season 2. It's just going to be a cliffhanger. Again, spoilers, not massive, but spoilers. But I mean, Din's been caught by Moff Gideon, but obviously the other Bo-Katan will obviously come and save him because it's the Bo-Katan show now. You know, being relegated in his own show.
It should have been the reverse. It should have been the reverse. If you had Bo-Katan get captured, and Din has to figure out how to save her.
Yes,
and
that would have been much better.
That would have been awesome. That would have been, because then it would have been like him trying, you know, because then you would have had the conflict of him like going, well, you're not the leader. She's the one with the sword. Why should we follow you? You know, and he has to figure it out.
Yeah, and even though, you know, we've got to fight for her because technically, you know, she is the leader and everything else, even though she's now the leader because of a loophole, as I pointed out in last week's episode. But yes, it's that would have been a much better option that she got caught, because it would have given more bargaining power to Gideon as well. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, there's a lot more that makes sense by doing it that way. Though I'm sure Disney would have done it the cheapest way possible. If Din Djarin has to talk them all into going, it's like, why should we follow you? Because Grogu's so cute. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. I've got to go on a really dangerous mission and we all might die. Yeah, I don't really fancy it. Grogu's coming. Oh, go on then. Oh, I can't say no to his little face, can you? Oh, look at him.
Look at that little merchandising opportunity there. He's so adorable. Money.
Yeah, that's right. Look at that little money toy. So, ultimately, like I say, it was a good episode. I mean, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars because it was just sort of above average. But it's just, like, as I say, it's too little too late. And you've got next week's episode, which is the last one. And it's kind of, like you say, there's been, 2-3 episodes which have been focused on the main story arc. The rest of it's just been filler.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm watching it through inertia, and so we could talk about it, get the clicks, because we're a horse. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I'm just not compelled by anything. Before you got on, I was talking all about Star Trek, just how compelling all this is. Yes, there's a lot of member berries. Yes, there's a lot of other stuff going on, but how authentic it feels, and how I'm just drawn along by it, which is all I'm asking for out of a story. I mean, I'm not, you could do all this cheap stuff. If I'm engaged and I'm compelled by the story and the characters, then we'll do whatever. And they're not doing that in this at all.
No, I'm exactly the same as you. It's got to be about the stories. It's got to be about the characters. I've seen movies with no special effects and no sort of big budget that I've been so much more engaged on the characters than I have of, say, like Avatar. Avatar, again, is just one of those series, one of that movie, and I've got about an hour of the way through it. They've met the water people now, and I'm not engaged with anyone. I just don't care about any of them, and there's still 2 hours to go. Yeah, it looks beautiful, but that's it,
It's a movie you actually have to binge. It's so damn long.
Yeah, and hang on, sorry, just looking at the comments there. So he got a robot and he's walking around in a corpse. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
it's
that Frank over there? That looks like Frank. Oh my God, what have they done to him?
I think it's thematic of Disney, what it's done to Star Wars, wearing it like a skin suit. I think that's the theme there.
Yeah. It's, I mean, like I say, the fact that they are...
There you go.
Yeah. The fact that they are just dragging this out and milking it for every penny they've got.
Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.